My wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Congratulations to every member, every Biafran family. Congratulations to the world, and also congratulations to everyone hearing my voice this time around. I can tell you the reason why I say congratulations, because the pressure in which the Biafrans, the BG, the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, Simon Ekpa, we put the water on the body of the so-called governor of Enugu State, who want to follow the line of hopeless danger by accepting the deal from the Fulani masters. Now they don't bounce back. This man don't come out now on this way, say he never prepared to give land to the Fulanis as the villagers are claiming. But we know where all these things came from. We know how the Biafran fought in tooth and nail to make sure that such a thing never happened. Now he came out now to confess. Just to let you know that the woto, the pressure, the day and night broadcast of all the Biafrans and the media section is really working. And I commend everyone that have been spoken over that issue, including I myself. I commend myself and every other Biafrans out there that have spoken over that issue, that make this nonsense movement to turn back and said he's not giving land to the Fulanis again. And I hope and believe that he will do what he meant, unlike others who will say A and go ahead to do B. So my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, it is the high time we read in between the lines that every Biafran is supposed to be celebrating. This is another victory that has been won. Don't worry. He has succumbed. We are going to force the likes of hopeless Uzodinjo and that of Enwifuru. They must surely succumb to the pressure and do as we want, because we are the people. According to the democracy they are practicing, it is a government of the people, by the people, and with the people, not a government of the elites or by the so-called elected officials who selected themselves and said that the people elected them to come and rule them. So my people, anywhere where they celebrate, we have added another victory to the victories that have been recorded so far as we await the 2nd of December 2024 for the declaration of the United States of Biafra. Now I, Monwem Okute Daily Talk, now me they give you this important information. So make it, help me like it, help me share, and make sure you keep subscribing to this channel. Please, your comment have been needed. Anyone where you talk saying it is good, my brother, drop it in the comment section. If you are not doing well, also direct also the way to go, because I ain't need the call marker. I ain't a nobody is perfect. As long as you are living, we are only this life we are living today, just like a school. From nursery, you enter primary to secondary, down to the university. Even going to the university, after that you have to go and do your master's, PhD, whatever. So that is the kind of life we are living now. Nobody is perfect. I myself, I can never come and tell you I am perfect. So let us go there. I never planned to give Fulani headers land, Governor Peter Mba laments. According to our brother, Webi Kenneth Okonkwo, he said ethnic bias behind Nnamdi Kanu's prolonged detention. He made it clear, and that's how the thing take be. Lightning don't claim 2 lives in Delta community. And another important information here. Bandits don't demand 300 million naira to free abducted Kanu George. And they have already paid the man's eldest son. In Kaduna, wow, wahala, no they finish. Anyway, my people, I beg we have no time to waste it. Let us read in between the lines. But I want you to celebrate grace, because we are moving forward. Enugu State Governor Peter Mba said he never planned to give Fulani headers land, contrary to the accusations or claims from some indigenes of Enugu State. Governor Mba said his administration was committed to addressing challenges of open grazing, which have led to deaths of the state's citizens in farmers and herders clash. In our own land, even you be movement to talk the canteen. Now somebody will come from million miles away and to come into my own land, southeast. Do you know how many thousands they would have to trek from the north? Something that will take a car hours or even sometimes complete the whole day going from the southeast to the north. That is where these people will take and come to my own land and telling me we are having farmer and herders clash. Who does that? If not be mumunes, where they you? Who does that? Describing this practice as outdated, the governor of Enugu State, he said his intention for creating the planned ranch in the state was misunderstood. Nobody wants the ranching. Let them go and live in their own land. He said there was no reason why open grazing should be in practice in the state through the cattle headers in this 21st century. Speaking on his administration's planned public ranch management agency, Peter Amba said the ranch his administration was committed to providing in some parts of the state would have enough modern facilities for animal husbandry. We have sometimes been accused of surreptitiously attempting to introduce something other than ranching. However, we must put an end to the practice of open grazing, which causes friction between our farmers and herders. Our goal is to see that it ends. In the 21st century, there's no reason we should encourage open grazing of cattle, Governor Peter Mba said. He clarified that the ranch will not have residency. He said traders would come for their businesses and live for their houses. Re-emphasizing that the law of the Public Ranch Management Agency signed on Wednesday was timely, Mba said it will help ensure that cattle business in the state is carried out in a civil manner. We will ensure that there are enough services such as abattoirs and proper cattle markets, not where people will come and live. He added, just like what is happening or what happened in the past in Lokopanta, Abia State. Ethnic bias behind Nnamdi Kanu's prolonged detention, Kenneth Okonkwo, a chieftain of the Labour Party, Kenneth Okonkwo, has attributed the prolonged detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, to ethnic bias. Okonkwo made this statement on Wednesday during an interview on Arise TV, monitored by Daily Post. Recall that the IPOB leader has been in the custody of the Department of State Service DSS since he was extradited from Kenya in June of 2021. He is currently facing terrorism charges filed against him at the Fulani High Court. There have been calls for Kanu's release, especially by stakeholders from the Southeast region. In June, 50 members of the House of Representatives asked Bola Ahmed Tinubu to order for Kanu's release. On Tuesday, governors under the umbrella of Southeast Governors Forum also resolved to meet with Tinubu to seek the release of the separatist leader. The Southeast region has witnessed an upsurge of activities of gunmen who violently enforced a sit-at-home order on Mondays to demand Kanu's release. Okonkwo claimed that Kanu is being held in detention due to ethnic bias, adding that he has not been committed worse crimes like other separatists whose cases in court have been dropped by the Fulani government. Nnamdi Kanu has not done anything that other people from other zones have not done. We know about Sunday Igboho of the Yoruba Nation agitator. We know of the Boko Haram people who say that they want a different country where Western education is an abomination. These people have been released. Not just that they have been released. In the case of Boko Haram, they have been assimilated into society and given plump jobs with a very heavy payment. Why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case different? There is an ethnic and some unnecessary bias that is keeping that man in jail. The government should be wise enough to release him or release this man. You can release him conditionally or unconditionally, but we don't accept conditionally. It is unconditional release. As a lawyer, I watched the legal issues very clearly, and I saw that even in the courts, from the High Court to the Supreme Court, there are discordant tones amongst them. Even in the issue of bail, some of the tiers of the court have granted him bail. Even in the issue of the charges, some tiers of the court have quashed all the charges. So you can see that the government has a lot of places it can stand to release the young man and bring peace to the Southeast. He is now more like a political prisoner. The longer Nnamdi Kanu is in prison, the taller he becomes and the shorter the government becomes, he said. The Nollywood veteran turned politician turned politician, urged the Fulani government to take the intelligence way out of releasing Kanu as it did to other separate leaders. Lightning, I don't claim 2 lives from our neighboring Delta community. Lightning struck and killed no fewer than 2 persons at Isele Azagba community and Yoncha North local government area of Delta State. The incident happened amid a torrential rainfall that was accompanied by a thunder and lightning. About 13 youths who were said to be playing football at Osemeke Primary School failed in the community when the incident occurred. It was gathered that one of the victims is a point-of-sale POS operator in the community. A survivor of the lightning strike, simply identified as Sunday, is said to be in critical condition and has been admitted to a hospital in Asaba. However, when contacted, the state police spokesperson, Mr. Bridget Edafe, could not confirm the incident, saying, "We had a rumor, but it was not reported in any of our divisions." What are they going to do about the thunder? Okay, maybe they will launch investigations with millions of naira. Bandits demand 300 million naira to free the abducted Kaduna judge, and the son have already been paid. Suspected bandits who kidnapped a female judge and her 4 children in Kaduna State have demanded 300 million naira after killing her eldest son. The judge and her sons were reportedly abducted in their residence in the Mahuta area of Kaduna on June 23. The kidnappers, numbering up to 15, stormed the residence of the judge at night when her husband, Dr. Musa Gimba Duse, a medical doctor, was away on duty. However, a human rights lawyer and chief executive officer of the House of Justice, Gloria Balason, on Wednesday confirmed in a statement that the kidnappers have threatened to kill her remaining sons if the ransom was not paid in time. Balason said the abductors killed a 14-year-old son of the judge in captivity when the family couldn't pay the demanded ransom. According to her, the boy, identified as Victor Gimba, the first son of the judge, was shot dead on July 2. The abductors, reported to have been about 15, took their captive hostage and demanded a huge sum as ransom. On Tuesday, July 2, 2024, the terrorists shot dead Victor Gimba, the first child of the judge, when the ransom demanded could not be obtained, she said. She also called for the protection of the judge and her family, urging the government, the Nigerian Bar Association, and security agencies to take urgent action and ensure the judge and her children are rescued. Similarly, the state chapter of the Nigerian Medical Association has issued a statement condemning the incident while urging the security agencies to rise to the occasion. NMA's public relations officer, Dr. Shuaibu Joga, expressed shock that the first son was killed to force payment of the said ransom. He said the NMA will be calling for an emergency SEC meeting on Thursday and a press conference to further call on the authorities to expedite action on securing their immediate release and also for the release of their other doctors kidnapped 6 months ago. Following the incident, we visited the husband and interacted with him, and he informed us that the kidnappers had made a demand of 300 million naira to secure their release. While the security agencies have been informed and negotiations with the kidnappers were ongoing, we received the shocking news today that the first son was killed to force payment of the said ransom. In response, we are calling for an emergency SEC meeting today and a press conference to further call on authorities to expedite. I mean, what is the need of calling a press conference? Now these people say, we call for calm from members and request all to stay safe while we engage the necessary security organs to end this needless wanton evil, he said. As of the time of filling this report, there was no official statement from the state government or the state police command. They are not going to command or say anything because they are part of the big deal. 300 million naira, 100 million go to the kidnappers, 100 million to the state government, and 100 million to the police, the commissioner of police in that area. Believe it or leave it. They are part of the system, and they are the one that is bringing the amount to be negotiated. So why would they make any comment over the things they know that they are guilty of? Anyway, my people, I beg you, make gonna help me share this message, like, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. My name is Siriman Amandia Neze, reporting from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. I'll be right back again with another blockbuster. Kenesiano.